Hello, good morning, good day, my people. From wherever you are streaming from or hearing me, this is Aniki Values, and I pray it's going to be success for us all the way. Yes, relationship talks again about family generally. Talk about husband, talk about parents, talk about children. But today is going to be on children. I realized recently um, the way it's been trending now. Like, I'm not saying we should not give our children the best or we should not make things work out for them the way we want. But why can't we do it in the way of the Lord? Why can't we do it in a godly way? I mean, I watch some kids online these days, the way they act, the way they play, not like the way the parents expose them. So those worldly things like making them dance naked, making them use slangs, like wear clothes that if those ones grow up, they won't see it as a big deal. If to them even walking naked will be a priority because they were used to it. And I wonder what kind of parents will want their child like that. I believe parents should protect their children. Yes, you protect them. You give them a right way of teaching, a right way of knowing what life entails. As they are now, they don't really actually know what is wrong or right. So it is the right for the parent. It is our relationship to have a good relationship with our children, to train them right. And train them right entails everything in academics, in dressing, in their moral life, in their finance life. I mean, when we treat them well, they will become a better individual version of themselves when they grow up. I just wonder why these parents, I'm not saying we shouldn't do content to our children. It's very good. Yes, in fact, I encourage parents that does earthly content, like that does neat content to their children. They don't have to go half naked. They don't have to open bum bum. And some parents they'll have to wear pants only, and whereby the children are there seeing you. Some people have to run with pants around, and the children are seeing you. What kind of content is that? I don't know. I don't know what it is. But let's just have, because these children, they might grow to be the leaders of tomorrow. What if any of them is senator or something, or a president? I mean, they will grow up to be partying instead of being a responsible individual. I don't understand. We should learn to give our children, whatever way, we should learn to give them that right inculcation of habits. Yeah, like some parents, they'll go to school, any small thing. I'm a teacher. Yeah, you see some of those parents, they'll come to school, they'll start fighting because their children report the teacher. They don't even want to know the him that even though the teacher is wrong. Duh. You don't have to do that in front of your child. And child now, we Gen Z generation, we go extra mile. When I see my mother yap that teacher, hey, I would tell all my friends though that teacher, just bring your own parents. All those things. It makes up a child. Sincerely, it makes up a child. You going to school and start fight, even though it were wrong, it has to between you and the teacher, not the child. Even at home, when there's no way we won't have quarrel as couples. There is no way. I mean, it will occur. I mean, in the front of children, it's portray a lot of insensitive attitude. Sincerely, I pray as couples, God will help us. Sincerely, we really need that, not to do that in front of our children, because these children, they are going far. We don't even know where they will be. Like, we don't even know what limits they would reach in life. I'm telling you, these children are going higher, and they just need that right attitude of learning, right attitude of a true human that they will be. And you see some parents, they use abusive language for their children. Or more, From where to where now? And these children, they will get to school, they will start using the same language, and then when you start accusing those children, you wouldn't know. They thought it was the right thing from home, and they inculcate that habit. Why would a child be telling other child an abusive language? As what? Please. I mean, parenting just, it has everything. It's got everything to be a good parent. I mean, everything in our minds. I know we are trying, and I know God will help us. And I believe and I pray that everyone out there looking for a very wonderful kids, like beautiful children, God will grant you. God will make it easy. God will make it come to pass. He will not leave you nor forsake you. I trust God for this. As long as you know God. It might be late in humans beings psychology, but to God all things are possible. I know. And not only childbearing that we can wait for, we wait for a lot of things. And some parents will have to blame some other parents. Probably one parent had a death of a child, and the other parent will blame and blame and blame. Who is, for God's sake, happy that his or her child died? You don't have to. Yes, they might cost it. Fine, fine. You don't have to start blaming and blaming. I just don't like all those blame. And we should try to we should try to be responsible for one another. I mean, it will help these children. They are the youths we look to. We will be old and they will be youths. I mean, I guess if not for some training that some children got, they will come online, and some will even have to walk with their breast nipple showing. I don't understand. They wear clothes and their nipples are showing. Like, when you ask them, they'll tell you it's trending. It's because probably they traveled out and they saw some of those people wearing it, wearing string pants to go to get things in the market. They believe it's the right thing. I mean, I know we lived in a country whereby we thought everything, as long as you're okay with it, as long as you're okay with it, driving Lamborghini. Like when I was in university, then there was this particular guy. He got a Lamborghini. Even the VC of our school then did not have a Lamborghini. They had to stop every student having driving to having to drive any car into the university. It was too much of insult when you don't even have a whole lecturer having a good car, and you have a small boy or small girl there having to drive a very very huge car. I mean, he probably, which I know the boy did not get the car from home. There should be home training, but he got it from home. I mean, there should be this kind of sign of respect for the school, for the university. It doesn't have to work that way. I mean, there is nothing they would say in that kind of boy face that he will listen. I mean, even his shoe word self. Are you joking? I'm not saying we shouldn't give our children the wealthy life we want, but teach them respect, teach them what what really life entails. Life is not you doing gra gra grow grow, dressing anyhow. All those things. You see parents, twerking, and the children also doing the same thing. Oh, come on, please, 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 please. Let's inculcate a normal norms for our children that this is what I want you to do. I've forgotten that Bible passage whereby the children of, I don't know, but they actually told the people that our father told us not to, is either drink or serve any other god. And they stood with the father. You can imagine they stood and said, no, this is what our father said before he died, and we are doing that. So let our children be trained and right with God leading. And I pray God will help us as parents. Please, enough of all this. There's good and healthy content for our children that helps them grow. Not this jabla jabla content of children, I beg. Thank you for listening. Bye.